that's a blessing. I appreciate that, but I'm just a sheriff.
I'm just the sheriff. I just keep the place safe. So cops, okay, kids wanting to grow up to be cops, right, in the area. Question for you on the opposite side. You sound like you're big on making examples of people that do dumb things, so they stop doing it. Have you ever had bad cops, and how do you treat bad cops?
The same way.
Is it worse, or is it same standard?
Same standard, same exact standard. We investigate. If we have a cop who violates the law, we investigate them. We get a warrant for their arrest.
Mm-hmm.
We arrest them. I do a press release, and then I do a press conference.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, you can go online and see where I've held pictures of deputies up that we've arrested, because I make it abundantly clear we all go by the rules. And if you don't, then I'm going to use that public record. That public record is there so the community knows who is being arrested.
Give me an example. What is this? Did you find one? Is there an example of one where, and what did they do? Just an example of, see, how you make it, because this makes me, as a voter in your county, to say this guy's fair, he treats everybody the same, but with the same standards.
Sure. Fortunately, I've got 1,200 deputies, and it's a rare event. But occasionally, well, here's one that they've brought up for us. He falsified documents.
21-year-old Jay Kermick was booked in Polk County Jail and charged with forgery, uttering a false instrument, use of ID of another person without consent, and public servant altering official document. He resigned at the time of his arrest. Had he not resigned, his employment would have been terminated by PSA. Public servants must be held to higher standard, and dishonesty will not be tolerated. Your conduct was unethical and criminal, and we are making sure he will be held responsible.
Yes, I do a press release and put his picture out there. There's his picture.
Is that a? Do you think making examples of people publicly is effective? Is that one of your philosophies?
I believe in that. I believe in using the public record of the state of Florida, and I truly believe that we hold law enforcement officers to a higher standard, because law enforcement officers are supposed to be the positive example for the community, and they are. When you go throughout my community and you see a deputy, then you can be sure that that deputy's honest, ethical, and moral, because if he or she's not, they can't work for me. It's not personal, it's just business. But I can tell you this. When a law enforcement officer, a deputy in my county, sits down to eat lunch at a restaurant, as many times as not, when he goes to pay the bill, when he gets up to leave, somebody's picked it up and paid it.
Got it.
Our community wraps their arms around us and supports us.
So awesome.
And we love our community.
That is so awesome. That's so awesome. To me, I see it the same way. You know, when you see a guy in a uniform, it's like, hey, thank you for your service. When you see a guy that's keeping your community safe and you got kids, hey, I want to make sure you're happy. I want to make sure you're taken care of. But it's also important that your standards are equal, whether somebody is working for you versus if it's somebody that's criminal as well. By the way, who's the most famous person you've dealt with, you pulled over? For example, just a few days ago, we all saw the mugshot of Tiger Woods, and Tiger Woods, you know, I'm a big fan of. I love the guy on how he is, his fierce competitiveness. And then while he's getting arrested, there's a clip that came viral that he's right there. This is the camera of him calling the president, if I'm not mistaken. Rob, is this the TMZ Sports
Yes.
At least
Can we show this or no, Rob? Are we able to show this?
Yeah.
Go for it. Go ahead.
Or at least he said he was.
Say again?
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president.
At least he said he was.
Yeah. Who have you experienced in Polk County? Have you guys, had any incidents where somebody is there coming through and?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. There was a rapper that was hiding out in Davenport several years ago. He is now in prison in Illinois for sex crimes against children. Help me out. I'm not big on
R. Kelly?
R. Kelly, yes.
R. Kelly was in your county.
Oh, yeah, we arrested him. And we arrested him. He was hiding out, I think it was Illinois warrants. He was hiding out in Davenport. Wow. And we arrested him and put him in the county jail. Interestingly enough, the story behind that is some of the detention deputies, because as you know, R. Kelly's a pretty big deal, they wanted to pose with him and get pictures with him while he was in jail. And he did. He was a heck of a nice guy. but it cost them a suspension because that's not professional.
Stop it. And because of you?
Oh, we hammered them.
Was his mind telling him no? R. Kelly, like, was he the stuff that he was doing?
No, this was before they knew that he was the deviant he was.
Got it.
He was just a high-profile rapper that was arrested, and I forget what the.
Did you
what the
speak to him?
charge
Did you
was.
meet him? Or?
Oh no, I didn't. My guys went out and arrested him, and they said, R. Kelly is downstairs in the jail, and I went, well, who's R. Kelly? I don't know who R. Kelly is.
Did they play the song to say, listen, Sheriff Grady, Judd, this is R. Kelly. He's a big time. So it's interesting. So he was hiding out. Have you ever had guys that come up to you and say, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? How do you handle that?
Well,
do you know who I am?
You know, back in the day when you're a deputy, they try that kind of thing. And today they try it with my deputies because obviously, you know, I've got a presence. Well, I'm friends of Sheriff Grady Judd. And my deputy smiled at him and said, well, I am too. He hired me to arrest you today.
Well, what do you do if you have a friend that gets arrested and tries to use your name and says, come on, Grady, you got to take care of me here? What do you tell him?
I tell him, you know, I'll give you 2 pillows and an extra mattress, but you're going to the county jail.
You go. Has it ever happened? Like a very, very good friend?
Oh, yes, relatives. And, you know, I tell them, lock them up. Lock them up. That's what we do. We put bad guys in jail. We put people who violate the law in jail. So yes, I've had friends, I've had acquaintances.
Did they look at you and say, "How could you do this, Grady? How could you do this?"
Oh, it's easy.
What do you tell them?
Makes me smile. Warms my heart.
A true believer from day one for you, huh? It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
not even a question.
Yes. Now, yeah, and I tell you, you know, if they get all sad, you know, I tell them, I'll call your wife to bond you out if that'll help you out some, but you got to go.
Yeah, no, don't call the wife. Please don't call the wife. So, okay, AI. AI is changing in a lot of different industries. We're seeing all these disruptions in different industries. How are you using AI today?
I created, and I say I created, I directed. I've got really brilliant people that work with me. I asked about 1.5 years ago to create a Sheriff's Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, cell. We partnered with a Polytech.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Polytech sends us their best and brightest students as capstone courses for them to work with us on AI projects. I'm pretty excited. The first year, which was last year, there were 3 awards given out by the Polytech for incredible projects. 2 students that worked with us won 2 awards. The 3rd award was won by a student that was working with NASA.